Hey everyone, welcome to the High Priestess Demari channel and to another collective reading. I hope you're all doing well. So we're just going to dive in and see what you need to know. Keep in mind it is a general reading and it's also timeless. This is not going to be for every single person watching. Also, my readings do tend to tap into past, present and future energies. Okay, so let's see. What is it the collective needs to know at the time of them? Oh, watching. There's a few cards that wanted to come out. So we have 40, the mask, 28, the man, 28, the other man, and 29, the other woman. Wow, okay, interesting. So there's a lot going on already, okay? Let's continue, tell me more. We have 15, the bear, 30, the lilies, 44, the magnifying glass or the glass, and 34, the fish. And at the bottom of the deck we have 6, the clouds. Okay. So it's like someone, I feel like there is a masculine energy here, okay? So you could be a divine masculine, or this could resonate for a divine masculine, okay? This could be their situation. So someone is now looking at things differently, okay? It's like someone is now seeing the flip side of the coin. I feel like they've seen someone's true character. This energy has been coming up a lot, okay? A lot of people have been unmasked, okay, over the past year or so. So that's essentially what's happening in this masculine's life, okay? Someone has been unmasked to them. It does look like it could be a feminine energy that they were dealing with. It's like they've seen this person's true character, and so this person is now turning their back on them. I think this person has found out that this person was having an affair, or they're in a whole nother, to be honest with you, it feels like they're in a whole nother relationship. That the person that they're actually dealing with intimately, that seemingly was the other person, is actually their main person, okay? I feel like this masculine feels duped in realizing that rather than them being cheated on and there was a side piece, they are in fact the side piece. That's what I'm getting, okay? That this couple, if you want to call it that, they've been dealing with each other for a long time, okay, on and off. It does feel like it's more sex-based, and there could also be a financial motive involved. It does feel a bit like a scammer couple, okay, especially with the magnifying glass and the fish being there. This could be, this could be very much picking up on that storyline of romance scammer couples, okay? I've had that come up in the past. So it could be that there is a masculine that has now found out that the person that they were dealing with was actually like one of these romance scammers, okay? Yeah. So I feel like, they do have support. There's like someone around them, possibly a mother figure that's coming in very strongly with the bear and the lilies, or this could even be like a passed on loved one, okay, like a grandparent, an aunt, a mother figure that has, that has transitioned, that is trying to support them, guide them through their healing process. It does feel like a motherly energy or a grandmotherly energy that may have passed on, that's trying to help them through this healing, okay? Because clearly this is something that has emotionally impacted them, because on some level they were invested in this person, okay? But they're realizing that this was unrequited, okay? This was not a balanced connection. There was no reciprocation when it comes to emotions, love, okay? This person was merely being used, okay, by in fact a couple here, okay? So I feel like this feminine came in, basically got access to some kind of wealth or abundance, or some kind of assets, okay, and they essentially left this person high and dry, okay? So, but the thing is, this couple may have felt like they got away with this, but they haven't. They're currently under investigation for the funds that they stole or the assets that they took, okay? So with the clouds, I feel like, everyone is about to be seen in a very public way when it comes to actions and choices and decisions that were made, okay? So it does feel like divine interventions at play. I feel like this masculine is awake to who this person really is and what they've done, how they really operate. And I also feel like these two here are about to be exposed in a major way, okay? Their schemes and scams that's coming to an abrupt end. Okay, we can even see the lightning strike hitting the tree here. So yeah, I don't feel like these people are going to get away with it. They may feel like they are, but they're not. Okay, so tell me more about this. Yeah, so this person could actually be changing locations. They may be relocating, or they may have been on some kind of trip or in transit when they found out. Okay, so it could be that this person had to go elsewhere for work, or they were on some kind of trip, business trip or holiday, and that's when they found out that this person had actually robbed them dry. Okay, literally took everything from their accounts or ransacked their property, something like that. Yeah, what did I say? Look, thieves. This masculine is now aware that this feminine that they were dealing with was a thief, and that they're in a karmic relationship with someone else who is like a well-versed scammer thief. Okay, I really do feel like there may have been a break-in while this person was on holiday, or like I say, on some kind of business trip, or even on some kind of well, there was some kind of travel involved. It could even be that this person had to travel further afield to visit possibly even a relative who was sick in the hospital. So this could be like a mother or a grandmother who, you know, was actually possibly, you know, on their deathbed in hospital, right? They could have been sick that badly. And so they were rushing to see them before this person passed on. Or if it's not that case, and if it's not the case that this person is like, you know, gravely ill, and, you know, this person just had a stint in hospital, right? And they're recovering, then I think this person went to see them to see how they're doing and spend a bit of time with them, okay? But whilst this person was essentially spending time with a loved one who clearly was, you know, in poor health, needed support in some shape or form, these people literally robbed this person. Like, it's so disgusting. Yeah. I do feel like they ransacked their home. They took anything they thought would be of value. They may have even found, you know, some kind of access to funds as well, whether it's like, you know, using this person's credit card that they may have left or something like that. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling like they robbed this person's home. Yeah, okay. So it's interesting, we have the 3 birds here and we have the 3 birds here. So I feel like this masculine definitely got some kind of strong warning from the divine, like, hey, this is what's happening right now, okay? So they may have even like asked a neighbor to like check in, make sure everything's okay, and maybe they've seen that the door's open or something like that, or it looks like someone bodged a window or something, and that's when they rushed back to see that they had indeed been robbed by these individuals, this couple, okay? I do feel like this couple, they no longer have their sights set on this masculine because they've already robbed this person. They're now looking at a feminine. So this could be a divine feminine that's somehow connected to this masculine. This could be someone that they know, that they had some kind of dealings with in the past, or someone, you know, that they know may have an interest in, okay? They may have an interest in this feminine, or, you know, this is someone that they're just, you know, acquainted to or familiar with, friendly with, I don't know. But their sights are now set on this person, okay? That's why we've got the 3 birds around the feminine. But there's also a shield here. There's also a barrier. There's also, you know, a cover, right? Protecting this feminine. She's also on a pedestal, on a platform, okay? So this is someone who's not easy to reach. This is a feminine that's well protected and guarded. This is a feminine that gets a lot of support and messages from the divine, okay? And so I can't help but feel that this person, these people may have an accomplice. There may be someone else that they work with, okay? Because I keep getting the 3s here. 3s have been coming up like crazy. So there could be this couple and someone else, another masculine or feminine, okay? Could be a feminine here that are a part of their scamming, scheming operation, okay? This could be like a friend of theirs, you know, that they get to befriend the individual, and then either the masculine or the feminine will actually move in to make some kind of romantic gesture, okay? And they try and ensnare them that way. It's almost like, you know, positioning each other in a very key place, right, in their target's life, so they can then close the net in on this person. That's what I feel like they do. They triangulate, right? They triangulate the individual, but not in the way that narcissists do. They do it in such a way that, you know, they make themselves almost like invaluable to that person, either through romantic connection, through friendship, or work, okay, like support in that arena. But it's like they box the person in, yeah. And then as soon as they see like a window of opportunity to take something from them, they take it. So that's what these three individuals have been trying to now do to a feminine here, okay? But this is a well-protected feminine, and the feminine is looking at these people. So it's like they already know that these people, especially this couple, have their sights firmly set on them, right? But the feminine is very much aware. So if they're trying to do this in a sneaky way, that's not going to work, because they know that these people are deceptive. Yeah, so we have the letter here, 27. And then 12, the birds. Yeah, so I definitely feel, okay. Yeah, so it's possible that this family member that this masculine visited has in fact passed on, okay? So that could have been their last chance to actually communicate with them, spend time with them before they transition. I feel like this person is getting information about, you know, this family member's will, whether it's a grandmother or a mother, okay? Yeah. And so I feel like it's really important that this person's very careful with that information. Especially, I think they will be now, and that could even be why it was so important that this situation unfolds now, so that when this person receives whatever inheritance they get, these people don't take that as well. So it's unfortunate that they were able to scupper off with some of this masculine's property, but I think that if this had happened later on, the damages would be even worse, okay? I do feel like there is a group that is definitely under investigation, okay? I feel like people are even talking that, you know, about what these people have done, okay? I feel like there's a lot of gossip about it. There's people even gossiping that these people are possibly being investigated, or, you know, their crimes are catching up to them. There's a lot of speculation in the community, okay, that these people are essentially coming to the end of their winning streak, put it that way, okay? Especially now that they've set their sights on a feminine here, because like I said, this feminine seems to be very well protected. So I feel like this will be the situation that essentially, this is essentially the situation that will draw their operation to a complete and utter end. I feel like the fact that they did it to this masculine has already put them on the authorities' radar to another level, okay? So I feel like already these people are in a very poor situation. Like, they're already being scrutinized, investigated. They know these people did it, okay? That's the thing. This masculine's aware as well that this male here was involved, okay? They already suspect that this is the person behind it, but they're finding out that their accomplice is the person that they had once been connected to on some level, whether it's just intimate or if they were actually dating this person. I'm not seeing anything really beyond that, but they could have been dating this person, right? Yeah. So tell me more. Yeah, we have 21, the mountain, exactly. So they're essentially targeting a feminine for their abundance also, okay? But this path is blocked to them, okay? I do feel like these people are going to find themselves trapped, okay? As they try to make the moves towards this feminine, they're going to find themselves blocked. They're not going to be able to access this person in the way they think they will. They're not going to have access to their property. They're not going to have access to this individual. There's going to be something that takes place that completely blocks their path. So it could even be that the authorities intercept as they make moves towards this feminine. It's possible. With 29, the woman here, okay, interesting how she's directly under the masculine here, the male, okay, the man. So I do feel like as well, if this male, this possibly divine masculine here is aware that these people are targeting the feminine next, this person may be rushing to warn this feminine themselves, okay, let them know that these people have done this to them and that, you know, this person is highly likely to be on their list next, okay, for whatever reason. Maybe because this feminine's already successful, doing very well financially, or because of some assets that may have been left to them. They may have received some kind of, I don't know, compensation, payout, investment, inheritance, dividends, could be a jackpot win for all I know, okay? Or they just suspect that this person has money, or they will come into some kind of money. So it may not even be that this feminine has a whole bunch of money, but they just, for whatever reason, have the expectation or inclination that this feminine may have something of value, okay? So I just feel like they're moving on to their next target, and that's why this masculine wants to warn this feminine about it as well. But I feel like they're already getting the warnings. Yeah, because again, this is something to do with fortune, good fortune, abundance, okay? This is something that's already at play energetically for this feminine. So like I say, even if this feminine doesn't have a tremendous amount of money or assets right now, this is something that obviously is energetically present for them. And so that's why I feel like these people may even be just trying to scope this feminine out, see exactly what's happening in their life, what they have access to, right? What they actually have, to see if it's the right time to strike, because they suspect that this feminine, you know, is being protected in this way for a reason. So they may have already attempted to steal from this feminine in the past, but it wasn't successful, right? So they moved to the masculine and they were able to take something from them because, you know, this feminine planted themselves into this masculine's life, right? I would say this karmic feminine. Yeah. So they may be trying to use this karmic masculine to do the same to a divine feminine, okay? I don't see it going that way though, because like I say, this feminine has already been forewarned. They already see it. What did I say with the sun? Okay, 31. Yeah, they already see it. They already know. And I feel like, again, there could be some communication coming from this masculine as well as a heads up, because of what they have just experienced while they were visiting their relative, right? So this is something that's coming to light, coming to the public domain. Like I say, people are already gossiping about what these people did, okay? I think it has left a very sour taste in some people's mouth. Like, wow, this person literally went to visit like a really sick relative and you guys robbed them. Like, that's insane. Yeah, we have the stalk here. Exactly. I do feel like there's definitely going to be some kind of divine intervention here that intercepts these two from making moves towards this feminine. I also feel like as well, you know, it could even be that these two here are destined to build a new foundation elsewhere, okay, together. That's possible. Tell me more. Yeah, exactly. I talk about destined. We have it here. So these two may be fated, destined to build a new foundation elsewhere, okay? Drawing upon these experiences. I feel like this masculine is definitely more discerning, okay? And I feel like they're not going to be as easily duped when it comes to certain business opportunities or relationship options, okay? Yeah, I definitely think that this person already has feelings for this feminine, it would seem, but they obviously had some connection with this other person at some point in time, and it could even be that because they had parted ways, this person thought it was their last chance to get all they can from them, and that's when they struck, okay? So it could even be, I don't think that it was necessarily out of revenge. I feel like this person planned all along to take from this masculine, but I feel like they just seized their last opportunity to do like the big one, okay? And they just took a whole bunch of shit from this person's place while they were elsewhere. That's crazy. Yeah. But I definitely feel like it has helped to, you know, not only awaken this masculine to the kind of person they were once connected to, but also to a larger community, right? Of just how shady these characters are, these two individuals, this karmic masculine and feminine. And I honestly feel like even the people that may be part of their inner circle, friendship group, families, whatever, okay, I feel like this whole situation, how they did this divine masculine, is going to put a very nasty taste in their mouth. Like, wow. You know, and they're going to be thinking like, gosh, what if that was us, you know? Because they know these people don't care. Like, they will take from whoever, okay? So, you know, I just think the way they did it, it's not even so much the fact that they took something from this person. Like, yeah, that's not great, obviously. But I don't think that's what bothers these people most, is the way in which they did it. I think that's what's going to really sway public opinion about these two. You know, like, these people have no morals, no boundaries, you know. You'll literally take from someone when they're grieving and when they're literally spending their last moments with this relative before the relative passes on, you know. That's how it reads to me. So that's really sick. Yeah. But, you know, that's the duality of this situation. This person gets to spend those precious moments with their loved one, but they also get to see the true nature of someone that they had been connected to. Yeah. But it's giving them an option and giving them a choice to essentially deal with this situation head on, but also be more wise, okay, with who they align themselves with energetically and who they connect with emotionally. Because, yeah, this person is definitely bad news. It's like, it just feels like this person had been biding their time, waiting for the right moment to strike, and as soon as they saw it, they took it. But I do feel like they were already, like, separated at this point, right? So it could have even been something recent. And they were like, wow, this is our last chance to, you know, because they may have said, like, they need to get some of their stuff or whatever. Or, you know, like I say, they could have just, like, broken up recently. So they figured this is their last chance to possibly take from them and do a runner, essentially, before it becomes too suspicious that they're still around in the area, especially if this person's, like, not from the area or doesn't live close by, you know. So, yeah. Anything else? Yeah, the tree and a book, okay, with the dice and the clock and the child. 5, 26, 39, 37, 13. Yeah, so essentially, it has a lot to do with legacy here. Yeah. So I do feel like this masculine and this feminine are fated and destined to establish something together, okay, something that would translate to generational wealth or a generational, you know, generational blessing or something like that, okay? Something that is going to set like a new and very abundant and high vibrational legacy, okay, for their bloodline. So I feel like they're supposed to create something that is going to transform the fortunes of their bloodlines, okay? So they may have individually been breaking curses, okay? Hence, things kind of playing out in the chaotic way that they are, okay? And essentially building upon a new foundation here, yeah. So there's definitely a lot that was hidden in the past, okay, pertaining to these people and their actions. You know, but they took a risk, essentially. They took a risk on trying to steal from a future inheritance, okay, because this masculine is receiving an inheritance now, but there's also an inheritance that is going to be established for future generations, okay, from this union that will take place by the looks of it. And so that comes with certain amount of consequences karmically, okay? So these people took a huge risk, and this is not a situation they're going to easily find themselves getting out of, okay? Because I do feel like there is going to be some kind of criminal charges brought against them, filed against them, okay? Especially because they are currently under investigation as we speak. So I feel like this masculine has definitely already been in touch with the authorities about this break-in. They may have searched the home, took fingerprints, things of that nature, okay? But I do feel like these people are already under suspicion. They may already be under observation. Yeah, because they definitely stole someone's material harvest here. I really do. It does feel like property assets, like things that are physical within the home that are of value. They took it. Yeah. But now that they have their sights set on a feminine to do the same thing, but again, it's not going to go the way they think it is because they're already under scrutiny and they don't even seem to realize it. Yeah, but people are talking though, right? I feel like these two are just too cocky to even think that they'll get caught, but they will. Yeah. We have the stork again and the two... Sorry, the heart, okay, 24. So, I feel like as well, there's a lot of talk about this feminine and this masculine. It's like people can already see what's going to happen, that these two are going to end up building some kind of foundation here, okay? That there is going to be a relationship here between the two. So, people are already calling it as they see it because it's almost like the universe is aligning things for it to happen. So if you're this masculine, okay, and you want to communicate with the feminine, I feel like that time is fast approaching. You may even want to warn this feminine about what these two may have in store, because I think you strongly suspect you're getting strong signs and communication from the divine. Yeah, masculine, that these people have their sights set on your feminine. I do think your feminine is already aware from what I can see and has already been forewarned, but it doesn't hurt for you to do your part and to try and help safeguard them, okay, from whatever these devious two have planned, because it doesn't look like it's anything good, okay, and it has a lot to do with their perception or what they think this feminine may or may not have, but more so they think that this feminine has some kind of wealth, okay, and they want access to it. Yeah. But ultimately, the choice is yours, okay? The choice is yours how you want to approach this situation, how you want to deal with it. I do feel like you have to see it through when it comes to your own personal situation, okay? But whether or not you actually want to communicate with this feminine, if you want to establish this foundation, okay? Just because it's something that's destined for you to experience doesn't mean that you're forced to, okay? If this is not what you want, then it's not what you want, but the energy is there for it to happen. So ultimately, it's up to you how you want to pursue this, but just know that if you've been getting strong warning signs that your feminine is being targeted, then this is correct, okay? This is confirmation that they are, in fact, being targeted by these two scammers, okay? Yeah, exactly. But I do feel like there's something, it just feels like this is written in the stars, like it was going to play out this way. You know, it was always going to play out this way, I feel. Yeah, because the divine wanted to bring these two to justice, okay, with the broom, the birch, okay, actually face criminal charges and punishment for all of their deeds. They have been doing this for time, okay? So I feel like that's why the divine used two very high vibrational individuals to help bring these two very low vibrational individuals down, okay? So you are essentially, whether you realize it or not, this was part of your mission with the divine. This was one of your missions, was to not only expose this infernal couple, but also to bring them to justice, not just for what they did to you, but others as well. Yeah, exactly, especially this feminine, okay? Because I feel like, you know, this is someone who was, you know, pretending to be some kind of support or someone that really wanted to build with you, but in reality this is someone who was just simply taking from you, okay, without you realizing. And then, you know, as soon as I think you caught wind of this person's true nature and you may have distanced yourself, that's when this person like really took it to the next level, okay? So this person had to be exposed first. Yeah. They had to be exposed first, and now they're dealing with the consequences of their actions. There's definitely going to be some kind of criminal charges here. This person could very well go to jail, okay, depending on the extent of the crime. But I do feel like because they robbed you and they stole, yeah, there's a good chance that they could go to jail. I definitely feel like this is going to be talk of the town for some time when this person is actually arrested. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, so I do feel like this relative, since they transitioned, I feel like they have been remaining very close to you, not only to protect you, right, if you're the masculine, but to give you this insight about what these people are intending to do, and how this is important that this comes to light, because it does concern your destiny. It does concern, you know, your legacy, your birthright, your generational blessings, right? And that which you're going to establish not only for yourself, but for your family, should you choose to go down that path, okay? Yeah, so these people took a huge risk, okay? They try to gamble with your generational blessings here. And that's why this passed on loved one is playing such an instrumental role in helping to bring these people to justice, because they're not going to allow these people to get away with what they did to you, okay? Yeah, especially when you were at your most vulnerable. Like, that's heinous. So, yeah, definitely support coming in. I do feel like as well, you may want to, again, I keep getting this energy of you wanting to extend some kind of invitation or message, right, to this feminine, and let them know how you really feel and what's been transpiring, and warning them ahead of time, okay, just to confirm that, hey, yeah, these people are no good and they seem to be targeting you next. But it does look like there is some kind of romantic gesture you're wanting to make, okay? Especially because you are holding a rose and so is the feminine. And we have the bouquet here. We have the invitation card. So it could be that you want to invite this feminine out on a date, or you just want to meet up and have a proper conversation. Maybe you've never expressed how you really felt towards this feminine, okay? But it does look like you have some kind of emotions here or some kind of feelings for them. So I'm not sure what transpired or why this didn't come together, or why the two of you are in separation, but, you know, maybe that's something you can iron out. But let's see, any parting advice? Ooh, look at this. We have 45, the throne. Your potential is endless. And we have 20, lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. Exactly. Lighthouse energy is always been very prominent when it comes to my work, okay? I do see a lot of the people that resonate with my readings as people who are either a lighthouse to others or will become that one day, okay? Yeah, so this is like confirmation with throne and lighthouse that, you know, essentially you are destined for great things, okay? You have the potential to transform any situation you find yourself in. Yes, it sucks that these people did this to you. However, I feel like you are set to accomplish and receive so much more than what you've lost, okay? I do feel like you are starting to understand your value, your worth, okay? Whereas in the past, you may have felt that people have been targeting you in this way, okay, because they only see value in the material value that you have surrounding you, but that's not the case, okay? Your value is not based on what's around you, it's what's inside of you, okay? And I think through this experience, you are coming to understand that maybe you base too much of your worth on what you had financially, but your worth comes from within, okay? Like, you cannot put a price on you, okay? That's what you need to know. You are a true divine masculine, okay? It's time to take the throne and realize that you are deserving of these blessings, okay? I think you were on some level. If you're honest with yourself, the reason you even was dealing with this karmic feminine is because you felt less than. Because you thought less of yourself, you were in a lower frequency, and that's how this person was able to energetically connect with you in the first place. Because had you been in your power, you would not give this person the time of day, because you would see straight through them, okay? And I feel like that's the energy you're going to be in now. You're going to see through people clear as day, what their true intentions are, okay? How they really operate. They're not going to be able to deceive you in the way they had in the past, okay? So this has definitely been a journey of self-love for you. And I think for the feminine as well, okay? Same applies. I mean, your divine beings, there's usually a lot of mirroring going on in these sort of situations. So I feel like this feminine, you know, is coming to understand their worth and their power as well, their potential. And that just because things didn't play out in the way that they expected, or things didn't happen possibly in the timing or the way that they expected, doesn't mean that good things are not unfolding in their life, okay? Especially if they felt like they were sidelined for this karmic or whatever. I feel like it was never about their worth. It was about how the masculine was looking at themselves and what they feel they're able and capable of attracting, okay? So definitely like a very strong energy of self-worth and self-love is coming through. So the lessons essentially have been learned. Exactly, right? Wings. You never needed those wings to fly. So this is it, okay? It's like even when you've gone through these dark moments, even when you've had to like pick yourself from, you know, pick yourself up from the ground, from the floor. Just because you may have felt like you made a mistake, or you didn't make the best choices, or you were around the wrong energies, you know, or you felt like you're in a situation where your safety or security was compromised, that doesn't mean you still can't soar, you can't fly, you can't reach new heights, new potential, okay? Receive blessings, okay? Good things to happen in your life, because these clouds are clearing, okay? And I feel like you're being given the perception needed to truly liberate yourself, okay? From these heavier energies and also these false beliefs, okay? I feel like that's a big part of it as well. False beliefs about self, okay? Amazing. So I hope this helps whoever needed this message. Thank you so much for checking it out. If you found it useful, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notifications bell. Click all so you don't miss any of your upcoming readings. But for now, wishing you guys all the best, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.